Welcome to the Explainer. If you're a Mac user, I'm willing to bet your digital address book kind of feels like a junk drawer right now. You know exactly what I mean, right? Half-finished phone numbers, missing emails, and that one mysterious entry with literally just a first name and absolutely zero context. Well, today we're fixing that. We're going to take you on a journey from absolute chaos to total control by mastering the macOS Contacts app. It's time to take that messy list and turn it into the most powerful tool on your Mac. Let's get into it.
So here's our roadmap for the next few minutes. We'll start by meeting your digital hub, then we'll move into setting up your foundation, organizing with smart lists, turning contacts into your Apple ecosystem hub, and finally, keeping your contacts squeaky clean.
All right, Section 1, meet your digital hub.
Listen, contacts isn't just some static list collecting digital dust on your hard drive. It's actually the ultimate launchpad for your entire communication ecosystem. Apple specifically built this app to pull all your connections from iCloud, Google, Exchange, Yahoo, the whole shebang, into one unified portal. You aren't just storing a phone number here, you're creating a direct portal to text, call, video chat, or even navigate straight to someone's front door. The whole architecture here is built on a super clean left-to-right flow. First, over on the left, you just pick your account or list from the sidebar. Second, you scroll through the middle column to select a specific person, and finally, on the right, you've got the detail pane where you can read or edit that person's card. Honestly, it's a completely logical progression that keeps everything nice and organized without cluttering up your screen.
Okay, moving right along to Section 2, setting up your foundation.
Now, while basic fields like name and email are pretty obvious, the real power actually lies in the margins. Adding highly specific details in the notes or company fields, that is exactly what's going to allow us to automate our organization later on. And hey, taking a split second to correctly label a number as work instead of just dumping it in the generic home slot makes scanning your list infinitely faster when you're in a rush. Okay, huge warning here. This is a crucial trap you want to avoid. If you use multiple internet accounts, like iCloud, Google, or Exchange, you absolutely must set a default account. Without this defined in your general settings, your Mac might easily save a brand new business contact straight into your personal Google account when you fully intended for it to go to iCloud. Seriously, taking 10 seconds to set this up right now is going to save you hours of panic and frustration down the road.
And while you're setting up this foundation, don't forget about number 1, yourself. Setting up your own My Card is completely non-negotiable because it essentially drives your entire identity across all your devices. It's the magic behind how Safari and Mail just instantly autofill your forms. Plus, the picture you choose here actually becomes your Mac login image and your Apple account photo. And keeping it updated means you can flawlessly share your preferred contact info with new acquaintances with just a single click. A real game changer.
Let's jump into Section 3, organizing with smart lists. There's a massive difference in how you can organize your life here. Manual lists require you to do all the heavy lifting, dragging and dropping people in for tight, specific groups like your immediate family or your weekend soccer team. But smart lists, they turn your Mac into a personal assistant. You just define the rules, and the software dynamically populates the list based on your criteria. You literally cannot manually add or remove people from a smart list. The whole thing just happens automatically in the background.
Remember that tip earlier about the notes field? This is where it pays off. If you type book club into the notes of 10 different friends, a smart list looking for that exact phrase will instantly group them together. Move to a new city? Just create a list of everyone in Chicago. You can even run a quick database check by creating a list of all cards missing an email address so you know exactly who you need to bug for their contact info. It absolutely turns your address book into a highly searchable, self-updating powerhouse.
Which brings us to Section 4, the Apple Ecosystem Hub.
So Contacts is really an action center. Instead of app hopping, opening mail, typing in a name, realizing you don't know it, opening messages, and doing the whole thing over again, you just open their contact card. The quick action button sitting right there directly under their name lets you instantly launch an iMessage, a FaceTime video call, or draft an email. It drastically cuts down on your daily clicks and massively speeds up your workflow.
When you're communicating with groups, the Edit Distribution List feature is an absolute lifesaver. It lets you specifically choose whether to use someone's work email or personal email when messaging a certain group. Taking a quick moment to lock this in ensures you never ever accidentally send a casual weekend invite to a formal corporate email address. We've all been there, and it is not fun. Another massive ecosystem benefit is the seamless integration with Apple Maps. Look, storing full mailing addresses with zip codes isn't just some old-school practice for sending out holiday cards, though hey, it is great for that. By having the full address saved, you can click it right inside the Contacts app to instantly launch maps for directions. Whether it's for your regular family visits, checking the distance for a business drop-off, or directing a service technician, you will literally never have to manually type a street name into your GPS again.
All right, last but not least, Section 5. Keeping your contacts clean. Let's solve the biggest mystery in digital address books, the disappearing contact. Almost always, this stems from splitting contacts between iCloud and Google without a solid plan. But before you start panicking, just check your sidebar to make sure you aren't simply viewing the wrong account. Then verify that the contacts toggle in your Mac's system settings is actually turned on for that specific account. Oh, and sometimes, it's really just a simple sync delay between your devices. Knowing these quick checks is going to eliminate a ton of unneeded stress.
So if you want the absolute fastest path to address book's end, just follow this beginner setup. First, set a single default account, like iCloud. Second, completely fill out your personal MyCard. Next, build a couple of manual lists for your immediate family or your core work team. And finally, set up smart lists to catch upcoming birthdays and any cards with missing emails. Honestly, that simple 4-step flow pretty much guarantees smooth syncing across your Mac, your iPhone, and your iPad.
Think about it. Your Mac, iPhone, and iPad are sitting there right now, fully capable of flawlessly syncing every connection in your life. But that automation relies entirely on your setup. It's such an incredibly small setting with massive implications for your daily digital life. So, the question is, will you take 5 minutes to audit your settings today, or will you let your next important connection just vanish into the cloud? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.